Hello, good morning students. Today is my 34th online lecture video class of class 9 geography chapter number 3, that is drainage. In the previous class I told you about the peninsular rivers up to Krishna basin. Today I will tell you about the river Kaveri. See, the river Kaveri, it rises in the Brahmagiri range of the Western Ghat and it reaches the Bay of Bengal in the south of Kudalur in Tamil Nadu. Its total length is 760 km and its main tributaries are Amravati, Bhavani, Hemavati and Kabini. Its basin drains part of the Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. It means it covers the state of Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Beside these, the major rivers, there are some smaller rivers flowing towards the east. The Damodar, the Brahmani, the Baitarni and the Swarnrekha are some notable examples. You can locate them in the atlas or of the physical maps. Now next topic is lakes. Lakes, you may be familiar with the Valley of Kashmir and the famous Dal Lake, the houseboats and the shikaras, which attract thousands of tourists every year. Similarly, you may have visited some other tourist spot near a lake and enjoyed boating, swimming and other water games. Now imagine that if you are in Srinagar or Nainital and other tourist place, it did not have a lake, would they have been attractive as they are today? Today we are seeing that where there is a lake, every year many of tourists travel there, visited there and enjoy the environment of the lakes. Now have you ever tried to know about the importance of lakes in making a place attractive to tourists? Apart from the attraction for tourists, lakes are also useful for human beings in many ways, and it is also the source of the economic activities. India has many lakes. These differ from each other in the size and the other characteristics. Most lakes are permanent. Some contain water only during the rainy season, like the lakes in the basin of inland drainage of semi-arid regions. Now I told you about some, there is a permanent lakes and some are seasonal lakes also. Permanent lakes are those lakes in which full of year there is a water. It contains water due to the melting of snow or ice. But some lakes are temporary lakes, that is, it get dried in the summer seasons. And when there will be rain, it again full with water. So there are some of the lakes which result in the action of glacier and ice sheets, while the others have been formed by wind, river, and the actions of the landslides and the human activities. Now see, what are the importance of lakes? How are lakes useful to us? Lakes are useful to us in many ways, because by the help of lakes, first of all, it is a tourist place, I told you. In other ways, it is also useful for irrigation, for making hydroelectric power, swimming, boating, and also for playing games. Now, in the next class, I will tell you about the role of the river in the economy. And also, I will tell you about some other importance of lakes in this chapter. And one thing, listen, whatever I told you in this chapter, you will revise this chapter again, and if you get any problems from this chapter, you can contact me on my numbers that given you. Okay students? Okay, thank you.